You know, they say the tomato blushed because it saw the salad dressing. But I reckon it was because it knew it was about to become part of the ultimate burger. The perfect burger isn't just about the beef or the bun. Every ingredient plays a vital role. From the blushing tomatoes to the crisp lettuce, each adds a unique flavor and texture that takes the burger from ordinary to extraordinary. So, are you ready to turn up the heat and start cooking? Buckle up. The journey to the ultimate burger starts with the perfect bun. You wouldn't build a house on a shaky foundation, would you? Now, there's a whole world of buns out there. Sesame seed buns are a classic choice, adding a nice crunch and texture. Brioche buns, on the other hand, are rich and buttery, adding a touch of luxury to your burger. The key is to choose a fresh, high-quality bun that complements your ingredients. Now that we've got our buns sorted, it's time to move on to the star of the show. A burger without a patty is like a beach without sand. It's just not right. Enter the heart of any burger, the star of the show, the patty. Crafting the ultimate patty isn't rocket science, but it does involve a few critical elements. First, let's talk meat to fat ratio. The best burgers are juicy and full of flavor, and that comes from an ideal balance of lean meat and fat. Most burger connoisseurs agree that an 80-20 ratio of meat to fat hits the sweet spot. That's right, 80% lean meat for that robust beefy flavor, and 20% fat to keep things mouth-wateringly moist. Next, seasoning. Salt and pepper are your best friends here. But remember, timing is everything. Season the meat just before you form your patties to ensure the flavors are evenly distributed and to prevent the salt from drawing out the moisture. Now let's get our hands dirty, but not too dirty. Overworking the meat can lead to a tough, dry patty. So, gently shape your patties just enough to hold them together. Finally, the cooking technique. A searing hot pan or grill will give your patty that irresistible crust while preserving its juicy interior. Cook your patty to your preferred level of doneness, but remember, a little pink in the middle keeps it tender and juicy. With our juicy, flavorful patty ready, it's time to bring in the supporting actors. Did you know that a burger is like a story, and each ingredient is a chapter? Well, you do now. As we dive into the art of layering, keep in mind that each ingredient has its place, and the order matters more than you might think. Picture this. Your burger is a skyscraper, and you're the architect. Let's start from the ground up. The foundation of our burger skyscraper is the bottom bun, and to protect it from turning into a soggy mess, we lay down a barrier of crisp lettuce. Now we introduce the star of the show, our perfectly crafted patty. It's like the main character in our story, bringing the drama and the flavor. Then comes the cheese, draped over the hot patty like a warm blanket, melting into every nook and cranny. The cheese acts as a savory glue, holding our burger story together. As we ascend our burger skyscraper, we add our supporting characters, the tangy pickles, sweet caramelized onions, and juicy tomatoes, each adding a unique flavor and texture, creating a beautiful symphony of tastes. And finally, the roof of our skyscraper, the top bun, spread with our chosen condiments. Mayonnaise, mustard, or barbecue sauce, each one adds a final touch of flavor, bringing our story full circle. And there you have it, a masterpiece in the form of a burger. But wait, there's one last step. Like a good story, a good burger needs a satisfying end. And that, my friends, is the top bun. Now don't just slap it on without a second thought. The top bun's placement is an art in itself. Ease it on gently, aligning it with the bottom bun and the delicious tower of flavors you've built. Why is this important, you ask? Well, it's because it ensures that every bite you take is equally scrumptious, with a bit of everything in it. Once it's in position, apply a light pressure, just enough to secure everything in place without squashing the life out of your masterpiece. It's like giving your burger a gentle hug, really. Now comes the best part. Serving and eating. Always serve immediately. And when you eat, remember to embrace the glorious mess. Let the juices flow, let the flavors mingle, and savor each bite. And there you have it, the ultimate burger. Now go on, take a bite, and let the flavors tell their story.